We've just gone under caution. Eric McClure in the 04 had been running a higher and higher line and finally ran out of racetrack down in turn number 1. Pounded up against the wall. You can see he's still running. He'll get to pit road and make repairs in the iCanLearn.com Chevrolet. But here's what happened.
That trouble off turn 4, first lap, Johnny Sauter and Mark Green. And who's that collected Mark? That is Eric McClure.
Eric McClure.
So the answer to your question would be, we were correct. One lap.
One lap.
We said under 2, didn't we? I'll give you credit for that.
Oh, me.
That is why you want to start up front in a race here at Bristol. That started maybe about 12th in line and just kind of accordioned on back.
Looks like somebody got in the back of the 27 and forced him. And here comes McClure. Hard contact.
Down the back stretch, watch the 39 of Ryan Newman.
He just drives up and just tags the 04. Unfortunately, wrecks the 04 and the second place car, Reed Sorensen. And Sorensen is not very happy about it, and I couldn't blame him.
This is going to the ambulance and giving the thumbs up to Ryan Newman. More from Allen.
Bill, just that the team says Ryan reported over the radio that the 04 car basically just stopped in front of him, didn't go off that corner, and they have a little bit of damage on the grill of that car. They don't think it's a problem. They are not going to pit and give up the lead. They being Newman and company.
There you go, Allen. We can see it right there. You can see the damage.
And we have trouble. One car spinning. That is the 77 car that has spun sideways.
Caution is out. Caution's out.
Curtis Davis driving the Kevin Harvick Incorporated car. And the 0 of Eric McClure also involved.
Doesn't look like Curtis Davis has any damage. The 0 looks pretty clean too. Don't really know what happened there. It kind of happened toward the back of the field.
We are under yellow for the 3rd time in the afternoon, and the crew members are perched on the wall. That's the reason for the yellow flag. 28-year-old Eric McClure had a right front tire go down in the corner, and that's the result. The right side of his Hefty Chevrolet completely flat.
As he goes in our turn 3, boy, he couldn't hold on. It just went down on. Must have run over a piece of debris, blew that tire out. And, you know, these cars have got interliners in all 4 tires, but at that angle, on that speed, when you lose that tire, man, even though you got an interliner, there's no control in that car. Those interliners at a place like Daytona or Talladega, if you lose them in the straightaways, and if you have a problem in the straightaway, it can save you. But, boy, when you barrel that baby off in the corner and you lose that thing, you just hold on right now. Thank gosh for these soft walls and those good seats these guys got, because it really helps them.
We got a car way up on the wall, and that is the 0 car. Oh, heavy impact for Eric McClure.
Good to see that window net coming down. That means he's okay.
You know what?
Yeah, when we turned around to look over there, he was up on top of the wall.
Well, heavy impact up in that safer barrier area between turns 3 and 4. Eric McClure's car got all the way up on its side. And fortunately, the window net down. That is the sign that the drivers are told in the drivers meeting. If you are awake and okay, drop that window net down to let the safety crews know.
It's always a good sign when you see that window net come down after a hard wreck like this.
Oh, look at this. Backwards already up on the wall.
Wow. I bet he's glad that's a safer barrier instead of concrete. Almost tipped over there.
Yeah, this is going into these corners again. You're running over 150 miles an hour, so the impact and for some reason with this banking, as we've changed that over the years here, we've seen as cars hit these walls a lot of times that they will get up in the air. Nothing quite that severe, but I don't know exactly what it is about the way the wall is and the banking that can create a situation like that. But it's nice to see he's okay.
Now, yesterday in practice, Eric McClure also had a problem in the primary car that he had hoped to run here for the weekend. The Johnny Davis machine in the practice session found the wall, and the car just snaps around and comes into contact with the wall in between turns 1 and 2, and it was so heavily damaged they had to roll the backup car out. The car that you just saw a moment ago had the impact in the other end of the racetrack.
Yeah, it's a tough weekend for these guys all the way around. You never like to lose a car, but you hate losing 2 of them.
High above, and there's trouble in the corner over in turn 4, and it's the 29 car, Burton, involved, trying to go around some of the lap cars. Has had contact, and he has got some heavy damage. He and the 0 car of Eric McClure have come together.
Front blue getting into 3.
I heard somebody say the right front blue getting into 3. I think that was Burton, but boy, this is too bad.
Boy, Andy, the right front's blown out of the 0 car. Now, I know we've hit the wall real hard, but
the 0 car blew the tire. I see.
We'll have to go back to the replay and take a look at what happened, but maybe that high lane that the 29 was working went against him.
Hood up on the 17 car of Matt Kenseth, who won this race a year ago. He's been awfully good here, and they're in there. What are they doing under the hood, Andy? They're looking at a lot of different. Just a moment, we'll get back and show you the damage here on the Jeff Burton car. Obviously, the class of the field thus far tonight, and there's the right front they were talking about on Eric McClure's car. Let's watch and see what happened over here just a moment ago, entering turn 3. There's the damage on the right, the damaged 0 car.
Oh, he just blows that right front, and Burton was already committed to the outside.
That's just the racetrack. You know, the racetrack's been so good, and Jeff's been running the top of the track, and he committed to the top. And I'll be son of a gun if the 0 doesn't blow a tire and take him with him. And that is just bad racing luck right there.
That is just bad luck. It's just, that's one of the, I guess, one of the negatives of running the top side of the racetrack. Everything's going to go up there, and if you're outside of one of these guys, going to have a problem.
Well, the old racetrack, he'd be on the bottom of the track. That wouldn't have happened, but this time it happened. So bad luck, yeah. I'm sticking with my story on that one, okay?
Oh, heavy contact. Clausen involved. McClure is there in the 24 car. Brian Clausen.
24 right in front of us.
Ooh, that's a big wreck right there for Brian Clausen. A lot of damage. 24 car, Eric McClure.
Heavy contact for both these drivers. 6 laps to go, and now yellow for the 7th time.
That was, I couldn't control that.
We're going to have a lot of debris to clean up right here, too. It's a pretty big wreck. A lot of cars involved.
Dale Jr. just came by, and he's got damage from that also.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 5 car, also damaged, and you see right side at his fender. Front of that car buckled up. Hood is buckled up on the right side. Show you what happened here just a moment ago involving the 41 and 24 out of the corner.
See, it looked like Dale Jr. got underneath Eric McClure in that 24 car. Whoa, wow. Big crash. Junior just looking for some room around these guys. Man, look at the debris flying off these cars.
Wow.
Picks that 24 completely up off the ground.
Right along with Dale Jr., and we'll see what he saw as he tried to make a move underneath the 24.
Okay, hold her down here, bud. Hold her down.
Oh, got big trouble right here.
Scott Lagasse in the 11 car, McClure in the 24, hard impact.
All guys also involved in this.
Get ready with the tires.
The car's got some damage, heavy damage on the left front and the rear.
Yeah, I'm afraid that baby's there. It's completely done. You know, Jerry, a little while ago, you talked about momentum. That's one cool thing about this track. Today, we're going to see a lot of that, a lot of pass on the upside. But unfortunately, Justin won't be involved in it. Guys had such a good year so far.
He's been involved in both the accidents we've had today.
Coming up off turn 2. See if, there's the contact there.
Low, clear low.
See, we talked our countdown
We got in the
show.
fence here, guys. Got in the fence.
Well, nothing Allgaier could do there. Just wrong place, wrong time.
As that turn 2 flattens out so quick, Andy, these guys really get loose off that corner. I think we're going to see a lot of that problem right there in that corner tonight.
Now, Eric McClure just released from the infield care center, and Dave Burns is with him.
And Doc, he walked out under his own power. I assume you're okay, but you're not okay with Mr. Lagasse right now.
No, it's a little disappointing. Our Hefty Ford was really good all day. We had to stop for a wreck earlier in the race and lost a lot of track position. And it looks like we just got run over from the back, and it's pretty much put us in a hurting for the rest of the evening. So kind of disappointing. It seems like the short track racing you'll have that, but awful early in the day to be pushing the car in front of you. So hopefully we can get it back out there, but it's going to hurt us in the points.
That's a story from Eric McClure. Doc.
Thanks, Dave. Glad he's okay. Tough night for that team out of Tennessee.
Caution out, 4th time. Nothing I can see in any of the 4 corners. We're waiting on word from NASCAR. That's Eric Almirola. He got back out 1 lap down.
So he may have hit the wall again. Not sure. Now, looks like, yeah, Eric McClure.
Eric McClure scraped the wall and has the flat.
Don't know which came first. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, he backed it in. Oh, see why he had a left rear down and into the wall now. Something happened to the 88. So Almirola gets into the 24, 24 to the wall, 88 going to the garage, and same for the 24 of Eric McClure.
Caution is out for all those cars scattered off of turn 6. There's Steve Wallace, one of them. Alex Kennedy in the gravel trap.
Well, this is going to change everything. A lot of cars are going to have to pit.
Oh, look at that.
It'll take forever to clean this up. I think a lot of cars are going to have to pit here because this is going to take a long time to clean up.
Too long now.
Now, let's show you what happened to brought out the caution. The big mess that ended up at the top of the hill exiting turn number 6. Leaders come through. McDowell gets off in the grass. Carmichael's off.
It's like you got 3 or 4 wrecks happening together all at one time. McDowell now, his chances go away to win, or it appears.
Steve Wallace got off and came across the track and collected McClure. Whoa. There's turn 5. Here's turn 6.
See, Carmichael going off in front of these cars.
Just real aggressive driving, guys.
Yeah, this is. Oh, we got a car here. He's got an engine problem. We heard somebody on 7 cylinders. Looked like they were blowing up. It could have been Eric McClure.
Yeah, it's going to have to bring out a caution here. Very dangerous part of the racetrack.
Yes, caution right now.
No. Wow. You can see that car. His cowl flaps blew up when that car went by. Whew. I'm telling you, this is a really bad spot.
Eric McClure. And that's Casey Roderick making his Nationwide Series debut in that 39, youngster from Georgia.
Smacks the tire wall. Here comes Eric McClure.
But it was enough to bring out just the second caution of this race.
Got a car on the wall. It's Eric McClure. And a tough break for Eric as he has hit the wall in turn number 4. Caution is out. 5th time today.
Just run slow. Don't let that thing come apart and make any more damage than he got. Go below, go down way by the yellow line there.
All right.
So he blew a tire. See sparks flying before he gets to the corner.
There's the aftermath.
It's almost like that tire was going down, coming down the back straightaway.
He was running 22nd. Mike Wallace will get the lucky dog. He was the first car a lap down. That will give us a total of 19 cars back on the lead lap, and they're still having to go out and pick up the 14.
Oh, trouble. Harvick's around.
Oh, got spun on the backside by the 43.
How many is it going to collect?
Hold the brake.
Oh, what a vicious crash. Eric McClure.
Get it around here.
I think we're okay, baby. Just need tires.
Accident that began at the front of the pack, jockeying for position to race for the win, ends with some heavily damaged cars scattered across turn 3. Taylor Molson.
It's a vicious hit by Eric McClure there.
Yes, it was. Robert Richardson, 23.
On the front straightaway.
Cars into the wall. Ty Dillon's turned around and hits hard.
Right behind you. Going to be a lot of debris.
There were 4 wide coming through the tri-oval, trying to come through the tri-oval. Obviously not that wide.
23's Carlos Contreras. There's Ty Dillon's car all torn up. 3rd place driver in the championship.
Sure it's all torn bad.
Cale Conley again. 14, Eric McClure. 51, Jeremy Clements. Here we are. Here's your 4 wide.
And just getting squeezed there. You could see this kind of ran out of racing room. I'm not going to put all that on Ty. He forced the issue for sure to make it happen, but he got squeezed from the outside of the 14 car. You could see there.
Up in front of him here. Go on. Middle. Hold her straight, hold her straight, hold her straight. Lock her down here. You all right?
Caution out. Just as we were watching this one between Dillon and Jones, there's a car over here. The 24 car. We hear the crews talking on the radios. Eric McClure. It's going to be less than 20 to go when we get back to green. One more restart.
Yeah, certainly Ryan Blaney didn't want to see that caution. He jumped out and had a nice lead. But this is going to get young Matt Tift an opportunity on a restart. See what he can do from the inside of Ryan Blaney. See if he can somehow wrestle the lead away. It's like there was some racing side by side going on, and Eric McClure got sideways and couldn't correct it and into the outside wall.
Might have been the 90 car that he was battling there, Martin Roy. They still have not been able to get McClure's car out of the way yet.